And whenever you're ready.
Hi, what's your name?
Arturo.
Arturo?
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice to meet you, Arturo. Is it okay if we ask you some questions today?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Beautiful, thank you. So where do you usually choose to write?
Anywhere where I get an idea. Mainly I write at my desk at home.
Okay.
Like this tiny desk I have in my garage, or I write in Barnes & Noble. I go there all the time, so I write there sometimes too.
Oh, really? Is it just like the fact that there are so many books around you, or is it just a quiet place to sit?
It's just the vibe. Just like it's a quiet place. It's really nice to just relax and just write it.
Perfect.
What do you like to write about?
Depends. Almost anything. Mainly suspense and crime or like sci-fi, stuff like that. I don't know. Just stories like that are always interesting to me.
So you're more into very eventful, even action type based stories?
Yeah.
And less of like kid romance, stuff
I
like that?
could, but it depends.
It's just not your favorite?
No, that's not like my favorite, but I could write stuff like that.
Okay.
It's just not my go-to. Yeah.
Okay. And what genre and narrative do you prefer the most?
It depends on the kind of story I want to tell. Recently, I've been really wanting to experiment with like non-linear, like jump around and different stuff, like chronologically and stuff that happens in the story.
Like Memento.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very interesting.
Do you ever think about sequels to your work?
Not really. Mostly, I'd like to have like a story like one and done, but I thought of telling multiple stories in the same world, sort of like an anthology.
That's
of, like,
very
stories.
interesting.
So yeah.
It's very, very interesting. And what's your first approach to writing your stories?
I just like, usually it's like an aesthetic or a vibe a story gives, like the style they have. So like with crime, it depends on like, I like to visualize what I'm writing, so thinking of how it looks when I'm putting it on paper and stuff like that. And then I start writing like, okay, this is the kind of story I want to tell in this world that looks like this and stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Alright, how do you come up with the names of your character in your story?
Usually just random names, like, but again, it depends on the story. Some stories do require names that like actually mean something and represent like who the character is and what they embody.
And one more question for you. What story have you written that you are the most proud of?
It's this one, it's called The Longest Night. It's about this father that was unemployed and had to join like the mob, and this job went all wrong and he couldn't get the money for his family, and he's spending this one whole night trying to fix everything because it's all messed up, and it's just set in one night and he's trying to fix everything.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with us today. Would you like a cookie?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Beautiful. Come on.